Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Robo, and welcome back to Satisfactory, and welcome to my base tour. I haven't done one of these, even though I live stream on my channel all the time. So you guys that come to my stream, you see my base every day. But for some of you new guys that haven't, we are completely maxed out on everything. Everything is done, and this is the Tower of Power. Huge base. I've been working on this thing for so long, but there's much more in this world that I need to show you guys. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so coming in on the first floor here. First floor is where I do all of my basic production lines. So like the very beginning of the game. Oh, and also if you want to know like the like dimensions sort of the my base, I don't know exactly, but I think my base is 40 or it's 50 tiles. 40 or 50 tiles by the exact same thing. So it's literally just a gigantic square. So, yeah, first floor here is basic production line stuff. This is what I did whenever I first created the first floor of the space, which we're about to be on 7 floors right now, but this is the first floor. First floor, yeah, it's just the basic stuff. So this floor, basically, the first floor and the second floor make the other floors, if that makes sense. This is all just basic production line stuff. You know, like plates, rotors, lag, and lots of lag. Just all the basic items, or plastic, rubber, all that stuff. So yeah, floor number 1 does all of that. And here is where we can go over to the nuclear setup, which you can see all the lines and stuff going over there. So we will do that soon. This is all of the ores coming in for the first floor, and some stuff leaving as well. This is where everything leaves and enters first floor, and this is it's not really my hypertube hub. This is just like a beginning. I'll show you my hypertube hub. It's up higher, but this basically is just so I can get around a lot easier. So, going up to the second floor here. Second floor is basically the same thing as the first floor. The second floor does a little bit more advanced items. As you can see, we got AI limiters here. The circuit boards, and just some extra stuff as well. Like these aren't even being used. Like some extra rotors and stuff that I set up here. I set these up hundreds of hours ago, and those just aren't being used. So over here, we've got crystal oscillators. We've got the alclad aluminum sheets being made. So this is not like super advanced stuff, but this is where I make kind of a little bit more advanced things than the first floor, basically. And like some nuclear stuff as well. And they're making the acid here, and all that stuff is going. All the stuff for nuclear is going this way. If I can walk there. And yeah, they leave and go down there onto the line and go out. So, past the second floor is third floor. The third floor is where things get good. Third floor is where we're just making more advanced stuff, and we're just doubling. Like this is where like our mass production starts. Here, first floor and second floor, we're just making the bare minimum, you know. Everything else above that, we're just making a ton of. So, and here is where I can shut off the power. So the power switch for the third floor. This is where I can look at my power, and I'll show you guys power later on. Okay, over here to the right, we are making some wire. Actually, I kind of forget what I'm really making, so on any of these floors. So yeah, this is just wire. This wire is just, I put this here because I needed extra on the first floor. So this is going back downstairs. So yeah, this isn't anything crazy. It's just a little bit of wire. Out here, we can go take the hybrid tube to down that hallway or down this hallway. We have like a little balcony here, so you can look out over the world, see all the stuff we created. If I can remember, wait, is that, oh yeah, that's this room. Okay, so go across this little walkway here, and we get over to the smelters, which there's just 3. That's what's doing the, they call it the wire. We go across here though. This is where we are making some reinforced iron plates, and we're making 20 in each one, so we're making 40 per minute here. If I go back, you saw that was just little smelters, just because I needed this little setup right here. Which actually, you know what, we'll go down there in a second. First, we're gonna take the hybrid tube. We're gonna go all the way down to the end. Okay, so over here to the left is the actual smelter room. This is where we are smelting all of the iron for, not all of the iron for this floor actually, because this isn't enough smelters. So we have more iron that's being smelted, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But yeah, it's a ton of iron coming out through here. I think this was 720 iron per minute being made right here. So yeah, this is a lot of iron. All leaves on one belt, and it goes out over here. Goes out across the hallway. I should turn my flashlight on. Goes off across the hallway to here. One splits off to make screws, which we're making so much screws here that I had to split it off into 2 lines. So one 780 line goes that way, and the other 780 line goes out that way. So yeah, we're making a ton of screws there. Over here is the plates for the reinforced reinforced iron plates. And if we take the hybrid tube back, there's another balcony down there, by the way, but you know, there's nothing there. It's just a balcony. Okay. And then we have this hybrid tube that goes over here, which goes over to our next smelter room, which this one's bigger than the last one. So yeah, this is smelting a ton of iron. So there are 3 780 lines of iron leaving here, which is insane. There's a ton of iron going into here and a ton of iron leaving. And over towards the left of this hallway is always going to be like my storage room. So so it's kind of hard to explain, but I'll show you guys up top before I keep going on this floor. So basically, what I did with my base, if you go up here, I don't want to show it yet, but like if you go up one, actually I could go up one, or actually go up 2, is it? Yeah, here we go. There is a set, like a little one wide layer here, which all the belts go through. All the belts for the floors, and this goes all throughout pretty much all the floors. I have this, so yeah, that's how everything gets around through all the different floors. Over here is where some of that wire is going, but it goes over there to make the cable, and then the rest of it just goes downstairs. And we have a awesome shop, you know, a little bit of stuff set up just in case we need it. Okay, so, and this is where the cable is being made, right in here. Alright, so to the left, like I was saying, this is the storage room. This is where the belts from all different places are coming over and they stop. So there's the plates. There is the screws that came from over there. You saw like they came from pretty far away. So yeah, everything meets up on this back wall. Same thing over here. We've got the modular frames, and we've got normal iron plates. This is the modular frames. So yeah, it's just a little bit of extra. 7 per minute, and there's 4. And same thing with the resources as well. For everything, they are also up there. So the resources are up there, and the end product comes out through there as well. So you can take the hypertube back if you need to, or you can take it this way, or you can keep going down the hallway. So I actually barely remember my own base, so we're gonna go this way. I know this takes you to the steel foundry, which is at the very, very end of this hallway, right here. So I picked a horrible time to do this because it's night. But essentially I'm using an alternate recipe here that uses the petroleum coke and iron to make steel. And I think, yeah, each one makes 100. How many do we have? I'm pretty sure we have like 7. There's a lot here, but I think it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a full 780 line being made here. And these go down to back here where we're making steel beams and steel pipes. Pretty sure we're making both. Oh no, we're just making steel beams. Okay. So yeah, if I go back now, actually we could go across here. I didn't even know this was right here. But, oh yeah, I remember this place. So this is where all the steel is coming to now. And oh wait, no, this is more iron. Oh, okay, this is that iron. This is some of the iron from over there. See, like, I'm kind of finding out my own base with you guys. I haven't been on this floor in so long because I'm so much higher up in my factory that, you know, it's... These floors don't really, you know, do anything right now. They've just been constantly automating stuff. Okay. And now we are back at the like starts. So down there was the steel foundry where I was at. So over here we have the rods, and there's nothing here. So this is an extra one, just in case I need to do, you know, something else on this floor, which I didn't need to. So we have more plates and stuff here. As you can tell, this floor makes a lot of plates, because over there made plates, and now here makes plates. Like, there's a lot. Here goes out to the radar tower. Is that what this thing's called? I kind of forgot what this thing's called. Yeah, radar tower. So yeah, I kind of made this. So yeah, this is how high up we are. This is the 3rd floor. Alright, if we head back inside, head back down to the end. This very last bin is concrete, and we are making a ton of concrete from this alternate recipe. So let me show you guys this. This is an empty room as well, and this is where all the ores are coming in from the base, because there is a separate room right here where more items can travel through. So like another space above everything. So this is where all the iron comes in at. Right here is where I am making concrete. So I have this alternate recipe that turns limestone and rubber, and it makes 45 concrete per minute, and yeah, we have a lot of it. It goes a long way. Yeah, there is a ton of concrete being made here, and I don't even think I'm really using this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all just sitting here, so if I ever need concrete, I just come through, hook it up. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing else down here, right? Yeah, this is the very end. I forgot there was a window here. Built right in front of that window. I didn't even know there was a single glass pane in there. Wow. Okay, so back at the end of the hallway here. We are back where the concrete is, and behind all of these is a spot where it goes outside, so outside of the base, so I can bring it up or hook it wherever else I need to. So, and that's why I built my storage containers on the front side of this wall, going through the hypertubes here, you can kind of see above me all the belts, but it's kind of hard to see. You will actually be able to see these upstairs. So that actually takes us back down. We actually have to take the stairs here, and this is where the factory gets good. Or gets even better than before. So take the stairs up. This is of course that layer that I was telling you guys about. And as you can see, these are some of the items that I've made that we've gotten automated. So I put it here in this little like display case with some light with some light in it. So yeah, some of the items that we're making in the base. And here is the 4th floor. So the 4th floor is where really advanced items are being made. So I guess first let's start here. This is power. Power, we've got lights. You can control the lights here. And you might be asking why I didn't use the other set of lights. Well, I used the wall mounted lights because I couldn't use the ceiling ones because there's stuff above it, and those are the wrong platforms. I used these platforms, the 1 wide, and you can't put lights on the 1 wide and then build something on top of it, unfortunately. So but yeah, here is some of the first things we're making. Circuit boards is here. There are 5 of them here, and right above it is another mirrored setup of this, and there's 5 up there as well. So there's 5 here, 5 above us, and both of them go up through here and meet right there. So that's where the circuit boards stop at. Go down here. You got these 3 lines that meet up in here. Well, they combine into 4 somehow. Oh yeah, they come from the other room. So this is where I'm making extra heavy modular frames because I'm already making heavy modular frames, but this is just extra. So if I needed some more, here they are. This is another alternate recipe. It gives me 3 of them basically per minute. So those all go into there, and I'll show you guys where those go in a second. You may be looking at all these constructors in there and you're wondering, like, what is that? This is copper sheets. A lot of copper sheets is being made here. There's plastic scooting through. We go all the way down here. We can actually go into here, right? And we can go to the heavy modular frames. So they're sitting there. We can go down. There's just so many different ways you can, like, this floor is just crazy. This is where all the copper is being smelted up and sent over. If we go up, there's more. So here is more. This is Caterium actually. Caterium, and this is the rest of the copper right over here. So yeah, all the lines that are coming in, I'm pretty sure are 780 lines. I make sure whenever I bring new resources in, they're at 780 lines. What is that doing there? And here are the rest of those assemblers that I was talking about. So here's the other 5 circuit boards, and then we have the 5 downstairs as well. Yeah, if you go up here, there's actually nothing. This was supposed to be like a little mini office, but you know, it's just here now. It's just a space. And I'm finding all of these stupid walls and stuff everywhere. They're from whenever I was building the floors above. Sometimes it would click through the floor and build it. I don't know why, but yeah, sometimes it would do that. Alright, so if we go up here, this is the AI limiters. So the AI limiters are going in there and they're being used, so they're leaving. This is a ton of AI limiters. I'm actually proud of this because I don't know how I fit this all into one floor. And all into one room. But yeah, we've got 2 lines of 780, I think, quick wire. And then the copper sheets. Yeah. We're making, I do remember this, we're making 45? I think it's 45 AI limiters per minute there, so yeah. Not bad, not bad. not as crazy as like, you know, some other people, but for my world, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Now I could definitely do better, but for at the time, whenever I made that, that was a lot for me. That was a lot, and it still is, because we have another AI limiter set up over there and another one, so we're actually making like 100 per minute in this factory. So here are more copper sheets. Lots of copper sheets being made. Here is the glass, so you can see through to that floor that I was telling you about, where all the belts are going through. Yeah, you can see how everything's like load balanced and stuff. And there is another staircase here where you can go back down if you want to the third floor. You can kind of see the belts and see how they go through the floor. So this is pipes, I think. Yes, this is a ton of steel pipes, and that's the steel the foundries and stuff, which I'll show you those on the other side in a second. Going through here, tons of different ways you can go. Here, I think it's plastic, pretty sure. Yeah, this is a ton of plastic per minute, actually. We're getting, yeah, there's 3 rows of 10. I do remember that. There's 30 of these guys here, and they're all making 20 plastic per minute. And yeah, all that plastic is leaving out through here. And this is actually being used, so this isn't just extras that I'm making. This is all being used. Going back, we go over here. This is the industrial beans. Industrial beans are being made here. This is kind of extra, but not really at the same time. But yeah, industrial beans are being made here, and they're being used, but not much. It's like 1 per minute being used, and we're making, I think, like 20 or 30 per minute there. So yeah, let's check down here. Pretty sure there's nothing down here. This is just, yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the belt like area. So this is where the belts run through. This is like an extra spot, so all the belts run through this back part here. Back area, and that's kind of how I get stuff around the base. Up here is where the quick wire is coming through, those both of those 780 lines, and that's where all that caterium is coming from. So that caterium that was on the other side of the factory over there meets up right here, and yeah, we have 2 lines of 780. And there's like a little walkway here. I thought it looked nice. So yeah, that goes across to this area, where it's the copper sheets that we were at before. Alright. So as you can kind of tell, like, it gets better and better as we go up higher in the base. So here is our small hypertube hub, where we can go to the train station here. We can go downstairs to the first floor, or we could go up higher. So since, yeah, we can't go up any higher from here, we have to take this hypertube and go up. And this just brings us to the batteries. So yeah, there are a lot, a lot of batteries that go all the way around the corner. Like, it's a long way. So yeah, there's a ton of power saved here, but here's power. I already showed it, so yeah, we're making 26,000 megawatts of power, and this whole factory is using 16,000 right now, which a lot of it's actually not even active, it's just here. So yeah, that's this, and this is also where those circuit boards were coming out of. So yeah, let's head on up to the 5th floor. 5th floor is where my hypertube hub is. So this is my hypertube hub. This it takes me around my base, basically. Kind of, well, this whole area basically is the hypertube hub. So this floor, the bottom one below this one, and the one below this one, is all the hypertubes to around my base. So yeah. Okay, so this is the 5th floor. right here, we don't really have much in this room. This is just the nitric acid that I needed. I just set it up real quick. And this is going to nuclear. Over this way. In this room is the batteries. These are the batteries for the drones. So the drones are being made, the drone batteries are being made here. And I have to empty this every so often because I haven't gotten this set up yet to fully get rid of all the water. I am using this water. It's going out through there, but it's not using it, that quick. So yeah. Over here is more update 4 stuff. So this is the cooling systems. Making cooling systems here, we're just making the bare minimum, so just enough that we need. Even though right here we're making a ton of these heat sinks, which is 550, so we're making 50 of these heat sinks per minute. And we're using some for here, and we're using some in the drones, which you could probably hear the drones now coming back to the base. But we're only using 1 per minute out of that, and that's for the nuclear. So yeah, we're not really using any of those at all. So yeah, let's head back. Yeah, for number 5 is from here up is just update 4 stuff, basically. So this room is again kind of bare minimum stuff here. This is where I'm making the aluminum casing, and I'm also making the infused modular frames here. But right here is some extra quartz crystals. I'm using them, but barely, as you can see. Not really being used right now. Here are the aluminum casings. This is where they're being made. Making a decent amount. I think we're making 270 per minute here. Isn't that really that much, because this is still bare minimum stuff. So all of this is going to get upgraded, and I will talk about that at the very end of the video. It's super, super important. So make sure you guys stay to the end. So yeah, just a little bit of aluminum scrap. Not much. Not anything crazy here. This is just, again, bare minimum stuff. This is a little area of how belts get around my factory. As you can kind of tell, we do that a lot here. Because they're kind of everywhere. Oh, actually, I forgot about the drones, the most important part. The drones are on this floor. You go over here and you go out that little door. But the drones are bringing the nitrogen gas, and yeah, it's actually, the drone's bringing back 1,200 per minute, somewhere around there, but this only unpacks 600 per minute, which that's all we need for what we're doing. But yeah, if I go out here, this is 2 of my drone board. Oh no, actually 3. No, 2. This is only 2, then I forgot I moved the 3rd one. Yeah, this is where the heat sinks are going over to my nuclear, and this is the nitrate, the acid, and you can see the batteries going in here as well. But we haven't expanded this place yet. We will for sure. But I had to stop working on the drones to work on another project, which I will show you guys right now, because that is on this floor. Oh, and also, let me show you guys, here's pipes in between here. Pipes are here, and this is where this stuff is being made. The alumina solution, that's all being made here. But most importantly is back this way, right around here, is a ton of water, and this is a ton of the acid stuff. So this is extras. We're using some of this on the nuclear setup, but this is all just extras, basically. Ton of nitric acid being made there, and it's all leaving out through that one pipe. Actually, no. Oh, wait, no, it can't. Yeah, yeah, it can't leave out to that one pipe. I was about to say. I think I got the math wrong, but I did not. It's new. Okay, so I also don't know why I'm not using the hoverback. I could use the hoverback to fly around through here, but it's fine. So let me take you guys out to our second train station, which we have two big train stations in this world. This is the Sky train station. This is what we just finished building and are currently working on right now. So this is my current project. I'm working in my stream. So hey, if you guys like my world and you wanna see me build crazy projects, and definitely tune into my streams. I stream basically every single night at 10 p.m. EST. Yeah, this is the Skytrain. Skytrain goes around the world, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but in the sky. He goes around the world, grabs me resources, but he's not really on the ground much. This guy is, but the rest of them aren't really gonna be. He's on the, well, there he is now, but he's kind of on the ground, like, once he gets up on the top of the mountain, and then he kind of goes up higher, and so. Yeah, right now he's bringing in extra bauxite, coal, and more bauxite for the project that I'm going to tell you guys about at the end of the stream. I mean, end of the stream. I've been streaming too much, dude. At the end of the video. Yeah, all the items are going up to this tower, and they're just sitting there right now because they're not being used for anything currently. But yeah, I think it's time to head up to the 6th floor. The 6th floor is where it starts getting ridiculous. So, 6th floor is rubber. This is all rubber. This is 1,199 rubber per minute. 1,199 rubber per minute, leaving on 3 lines. Right now they're being synced. They go over here to that, but it's barely any being used because all of this is full right now. So, and this is for even more crystal oscillators. So this is a alternate recipe for crystal oscillators. So yeah, this is floor number 6. The 6 is my current project. This is what's currently being worked on. As you can see there, there's no roof, walls, or anything like that. But if you guys are kind of wondering too how I did this, you can set this up in your world as well. If you want a bunch of rubber, I will give you like a little quick tutorial of kind of how this system works. So we have 20 refineries here. These 20 refineries are making rubber and heavy oil residue. The next row, this next 20 refineries is making plastic and heavy oil residue. So this is already 40. I think it's 67 refineries in total. Then we have these 10. These 10 right here are using all the heavy oil residue from these 40, turning it into fuel, right? And then over here, you combine the plastic with the fuel and you get even more rubber. So we're bringing that rubber here, we're bringing this rubber here, and we're bringing more rubber. So here's all 3 lines for a total of 1,199 rubber per minute. So I mean, if you need a lot of rubber, there you go. And all of this entire system works off of 1,200 oil per minute. So this whole system works perfectly off of just 2 lines of 600 oil, which are right here. 2 600 lines. So yeah, that is this. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back down right here, actually, to the 3rd floor. I'm gonna come to the 3rd floor real quick, and we're gonna go back up to the 4th, because that is where a hypertube is to the train station. Yeah, we have the Sky train station to the left, and we have our huge main train station to the right. And this train station is where, oh, this is also where our second factory is. As you can see, our second factory is right here. So here's the train station. This train is bringing, I think, like 3,000 oil per minute. So yeah, this is our oil train. He brings all the oil for the world. This is the sulfur one, or Caterium. No, this is Caterium. Yeah, this guy bringing a little bit of Caterium from one miner. I think it's 780. And this train is water. You can see he's bringing a ton of water per minute. And as you can see, all that water is going up to the side of the base right there for the sulfur. That's where all that water meets up at. So let's go to the second factory here. So this factory, that's where all the water's going. But this is making steel. This is my like a nuclear-ish factory. This place makes stuff for nuclear. So here's Caterium. Ton of Caterium per minute being made here. This is where all the quick wire is being made. So yeah, we've got two more 780 lines of quick wire. We've got steel pipes. So I think that's 300. I actually have, yeah, 360 steel pipes per minute are being made there. We can go upstairs here. For a game that has hypertubes, I don't know why I like stairs so much. But yeah, up here we are making, I think, AI limiters. Yes, we're making. Actually, this is just for nuclear in general. So these aren't being used for anything else, just nuclear. So this is a ton of AI limiters for if I need to double power, which I do need to, as you saw. My power is not the best right now. It is pretty low, really on the low side. So yeah, here's copper sheets, nothing crazy, and that's where all the copper is going to. Over here are, I think, the Stators, right? Yes, over here are some Stators. Not a crazy amount, just a little bit, just enough. Again, you know, a bare minimum stuff, really, for the nuclear. Top of the factory here, just some steel beams that I needed. And over here are where the AI limiters and stuff are coming up to, and they end up making the control rods. And the control rods go all the way out through there and around to the nuclear setup. And yeah, if we need more nuclear, like more stuff for nuclear, that's what this factory is for. So I think it's time we head over to the nuclear factory. So in my base, I do have 3 factories. I have the main, I have this one, which basically, it's not just for nuclear. This is because it's making more stuff for other places as well. There's belts from this place going over to the main factory. So this is kind of just extras and what's being brung in from the train station. But our nuclear factory currently, I'm currently thinking about moving it over like to the coast where there's a bunch of water at, and then turning this entirely into just a nuclear factory. So yeah, which that's gonna take a while to set up. But yeah, I know you guys are interested to see power, so I would take you guys over there right now. Let's go. Here's all the ores, all the belts that are coming into my main factory. It is a lot of ores. It's all the water. So, long story short, this little factory was my beginning factory. This is where I started Satisfactory. This is still my first ever world. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of spaghetti here. There's my first coal power plants right there. Yeah, you can kind of see like this floor was where I used to smelt things and then bring it up to the second floor. I would bring everything up to this floor, and then production wise, I can like that would be constructors, and then this would be like assemblers and stuff. But now this is all nuclear. This is the nuclear factory. So this is where all of the power in my world is being made. So let me take you guys over here. I actually do need to see something real quick. So right here we're making 1 per minute, which yeah, isn't that much. It's just that one. But back here is, like I said, that was the bare minimum right there. That's what I used to use. And this is overkill. So yeah, we have, I think, 7 of these guys making 0.4. And each power plant only needs 0.2 per minute. So yeah, we're making a ton of these guys right now. A ton of the nuclear fuel rods. Even, oh no, all of these guys are idle, yeah. This is, and I don't know, actually, let me check real quick. Are one of these not active? No, they're active. Now that I think about it, yeah, because they changed the values and stuff of the fuel rod, so I might have to add up some stuff. I know I'm not done, because here is only 10 nuclear power plants. There's only 10 of these guys here, and I know I can get, I think it was 20. I think I can have 20. I just ran out of space. That's why I was thinking about moving everything, so. But yeah, here is only 10, but I can have 20. Yeah, I don't need this either. This is where I was testing out plutonium, so I kept taking the fuel rods out, and I had to re-put them back into the system. Oh, yeah. Here's the waste. Yeah, over here is where we're making the plutonium fuel rods. Yeah, plutonium fuel rods are being made, and they're being put into the resource sink right now. They actually make you a ton of coupons per minute, not gonna lie. Like, they make a decent amount of coupons. Yeah, all of this. We got the particle accelerator here. He is making the plutonium pellets. And getting rid of nuclear waste, thank God. And yeah, we've got, again, bare minimum stuff, like I said, being made in here. And I don't want to go over there, but back there is just a ridiculous amount of nuclear waste just stored up. I think it's like 300,000, but it's actually, I think, almost empty. It was 300,000. At the beginning of update 4, it was 300,000, and now I'm pretty sure it's way less, because at the beginning of update 4, it was right here, but now this is all empty. This guy is all empty. Right, so where is it at? Right here. No, here. Okay, wait. No, it is here. Okay. Yeah, it's slowly emptying this guy out. I cannot wait for it to empty all of this out. Just please, crap. Get rid of all the nuclear waste. But this system is going to need to be expanded very, very soon. This is, again, bare minimum. This isn't my craziness. That's kind of how I do in my factory, is just I have floors where I make bare minimum stuff, and then I have an entire floor dedicated to just overkill. So like, you know, like the rubber at the top of the floor 6, where literally that much rubber would fix my rubber problems for my entire factory. Like, I wouldn't need rubber ever really again. But soon here, we will definitely, we're 100% gonna upgrade this. Here's the map. This is kind of what it looks like. This is the train station. The trains go all the way down through here and turn, so they gather resources through here. This was water, caterium and stuff is here, and oil is down there. And that's where the Skytrain is going right now. Oh yeah, and the drones, they go, back there is where the nitrogen is. So yeah, he just flies back and forth. Drones are very convenient for stuff like that, but what I think I'm gonna do for this place is get rid of the nuclear power plants. I'm gonna move them over here, to the coast where there's just this big patch of water. I'm gonna build a huge nuclear power plant there, right? And all the space, I'm gonna fill in with just more of this stuff, you know, more manufacturers, just making more nuclear fuel rods and all of that stuff. And then we're gonna have a drone, because we already have a drone here. We're gonna have a drone load up with the fuel rods and then fly them over to the coast. And that's where everything will sit. Basically. So yeah, this world's 400 hours old. Lots of stuff here. But yeah, since this is the end, I can tell you guys my next like phase. But hold on a second. Let me head back over to the base. I mostly too want to move the power plants because I want to use this water right here for my factory. I need this water for more projects. Okay, so basically, actually no, let's get that over back. Okay, so basically our next step in this space is we actually have to kind of, I don't know, it's weird. We have two things we need to do. We need to either move power plants over there, or we could do this next thing. And this next thing I'm going to show you guys right now. So here is my Satisfactory like notepad. So this is kind of what we're dealing with here. I could like make that bigger, but this is our next project. This is everything we need to make, everything we need to do this project. And as you can see, it makes a ton of everything per minute. At the end of it all, we're going to be making 931.5 aluminum casings per minute. So this is our next phase, but yeah, that's why we're not doing that yet. So yeah, it's gonna take a fair bit of time to do that, and the problem is if I do that now, or if I get started on that, I think I might hit my power like threshold right now, the 26. What are we? We're 10,000 away, and the power I've seen max out at 20. It's been way higher than 16. So I think we need to start on nuclear power again and expand it, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's not bad at the same time. Because I know what to do, and we have drones now. So, you know, drones make life better. So, I don't know. We will figure that out on the streams. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed my Satisfactory base tour, the Tower of Power, which my end goal for this thing is to get higher than the space elevator, higher than that platform right there, just a giant tower. That's just kind of my goal right now. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, you know, hey, maybe you should tune into the streams. Like I said before, I stream basically every single night, and I'm gonna try and be more consistent with Satisfactory. Definitely now, since we have two big projects to work on, I'm gonna try and be more consistent. Yeah. If you like my base, maybe drop a like. I don't know. I'm not even joking. Whenever I do big projects in this game, that's what I look at. I go, I find, I've actually like pre-set everything up. So before the stream, throughout the day, since I stream late at night, through like daytime, I will or like in the morning, really, kind of like when I get up, I will start setting things up for the stream tonight. Just get an early head start on everything, write everything down, and then just leave it for the stream. And then, all I gotta do is look at that sheet, and now I know exactly what I need to do. Which is what I was doing when I was setting up the train station, because that stuff right there was on the list, on that list that I just showed you. Yeah. I don't know, this video was kind of scuffed. Like it was so scuffed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get back to work. I have a lot to do. See you tonight.